everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really hope you're doing okay and having a great day and an amazing week. My name is Effy and today it is time for my declutters. I do an annual declutter where I get rid of anything out of my collection that is kind of out of date, a bit old, I'm not using. I want to make it clear that I'm still trying to grow my makeup collection. I'm not trying to cut it down to the bare necessities, so I will not be getting rid of loads in these declutters, but hopefully I'll be getting rid of enough to keep people happy. It's time for part 3 of the declutters and we are looking at brow products, mascaras, single eyeshadows, liquid glitters, all these sorts of things, sort of my miscellaneous section. Like I said, I do a declutter every year, so there's not loads in my collection and there's not loads to get rid of, but I will be doing some swatches throughout and letting you know how I feel about each product as we go. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please do just keep on watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put up 2 videos a week and it's all makeup content, so if that sounds like your type of thing, then this is the place for you. But other than that, I will let you enjoy the video. We are back for another declutter, and today's declutter is essentially going to be everything in this. If you've never seen this before, this is kept on the table in front of me when I film, and it basically just has all the sort of bits and pieces in. It's got my mascaras, eyeliners, brow products, lashes, eye primers, single liquid glitters, single shadows, glitter, all these sorts of things that just sort of are best suited to be next to me. So we're going to declutter this. We're going to start off with mascaras and work our way around. So these are my mascaras. I currently have 12, and if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I'm not testing any new mascaras at the moment because essentially once you open a mascara and you use it, you can't pass it on to anybody else. It's either continue using it until you use it up or throw it away. And I'm not a massive fan of just throwing things away, but I think at this point I kind of need to throw some away so that I can test some more. So yeah, I think I need to get this down a fair amount. We're just going to start from this end and work our way across and see what we get to. So starting with the collection Long Shot Lengthening Mascara, it looks like this. Kind of a small spiky wand. This is the type of wand that I quite like. I don't hate this mascara. I haven't tested it loads, but it's not terrible, so I'm going to keep hold of this one. This is the iHeart Revolution Tasty Avocado Mascara. This is one of my favourites, and as you can see, a very sort of similar wand. I love this mascara. It's one of my favourites. It's not going anywhere. It will be repurchased when I use it all up. Same with this one. This is the Primark False Lash Queen Mascara. This was in my project pan at the start of the year. Kind of different to the other ones. This is a natural bristle wand, I think, and I love this mascara again. It's not going anywhere. This is the MUA Amplify Statement Lash. This one I don't love. As you can see, it's kind of very similar to the collection one, but the bristles on this wand are so spiky, they actually hurt to apply, so I'm going to declutter this mascara. The KVD Go Big or Go Home mascara. I should have said at the start of this video, I'm moving house. In fact, by the time you're seeing this video, I would have already moved, and I'm not moving for another 2 weeks, so I need to pick a mascara to keep out, and I keep out the one that's in my project pan and one extra one in case I fancy using something different. This is the one that's currently in my project pan. It's kind of similar to the Primark one. I quite like this. It's not my favourite, but I like it enough to keep using it. So this one won't be packed away and it's definitely staying. And the other one I think I'm going to keep out is this one here from Rimmel. It's the Wonderful Mascara with Argan Oil in Waterproof. The reason why I'm going to keep this one out is because I like to put a waterproof mascara over the top of the mascara I'm wearing to sort of prolong the life of it throughout the day. This is a really nice mascara. I like the original one too. It's not amazing, but it does the job I need it for, so this is going to stay out. Then we've got the e.l.f. Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. I haven't used this loads. Again, a similar brush to what we've already seen. Short and spiky bristles. I'm going to keep hold of this and keep using it. I quite like it. The XX Revolution Matrix Deja Vu Mascara, again, probably a very similar lash. Yep, exactly the same brush over and over and over again. I quite like this one. I've used it a fair few times. I actually quite like it, so that one can stay. This is the Ico Yoga Waterproof Mascara. I've used this maybe twice and I don't like it. But part of me wants to keep it in case my other one runs out. But I know I'm never going to reach for this one over that one. And even if that one runs out, I'd probably just repurchase a different waterproof mascara. So unfortunately, even though I've only used this once or twice, I'm going to just throw this away. The L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I've used this maybe once or twice. I did not like this mascara. It really made me sad because so many people love it. I just don't. Yeah, I just put some on and I don't like this. I'm going to declutter it. It's a shame because everybody loved this and I just didn't. This is the Beauty Crop Avocado Mascara. Yeah, this was very kindly sent to me to review by them and I really liked this. This is probably my third favourite after these two. Yep, this isn't going anywhere and it's pretty new as well. It's probably the newest, in fact it is the newest mascara that I've opened, so I quite like it. And then finally the Rude Cosmetics Sultry Eyes Mascara. This was in my project pan and I hated it. I hated using it. I have nothing against Rude Cosmetics, I really like their brand, but this mascara is just not the one for me. I really didn't like using it, so that's gonna go. So I've decluttered 4, I still have 8, I feel like that's fine. I feel like I would maybe allow myself to open 2 more now. I think I want to stick to only having 10 and that's reasonable. But yeah, so I'm going to declutter those. These are going to come with me to the new house. Okay, we're going to do brow products now and I've just sort of got them all out and separated them into pomades, pencils, a few pens and gels. And we'll start with pomades because this is the one that's going into my project pan. This is the Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade 3. They no longer make this anymore, which is why I've put it in my project pan. They do have a pomade to replace this, but I don't have it, so I'm going to try and use this one up. And then one other product I think I'm going to keep out just in case I fancy using something else. I am going to make it 2. I'm going to make it a pencil and a gel, so then I have one of each. The gel I'm going to keep out is the NYX Thick It Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara. I actually really like this and I've just noticed I'm missing a brow gel. I will find that and add it to the group. But yeah, this I really like and really enjoy and it was very kindly sent to me. And then a pencil I'm going to keep out. I'll go for my old favourite, which is the MUA Brow Define Micro Precision Eyebrow Pencil. I haven't used this in ages, but I used to love this, and I think it's basically just a cheaper version of the Benefit Precise in My Brow. This is really good. Okay, the brow gel I can't find is the Wet n Wild Brow Obsessive Brow Shaping Gel in Blonde, but I do really like that and that is staying, so when I find it, it won't be decluttered. But other than that, let's just start down here and work our way down. We have the Revolution Pro Brow Pomade in the shade Blonde. I haven't used this loads, but I do quite like it. It's a bit lighter than the Ka-Brow. But yeah, I think I'm going to really enjoy using this, especially in the summer when my hair's a bit lighter, which it will be doing now. It's getting a bit lighter. This can definitely stay. This is the Maybelline Brow Studio Brow Gel in the shade 250 Blonde. The problem is that I actually quite like this product. It's like a brow cream gel sort of thing, but you sort of like paint it onto your brows, but I basically use it like a brow pomade. But it's so much effort to use. So I'm going to declutter this. I've not used it loads, which is a shame, but it's just not right for me. This is the Benefit Brow Styler in shade 2. So this is a bit lighter. Let's have a look at it. Oh, there's not a lot of pigment in it. And then on this side there's like a brow powder. Yeah, I don't love this product, so I think I'm just gonna declutter it. It's just not for me. The only problem is I'm the blonde friend in the group. There's not many people I'm friends with that have lighter hair than me, but I'm sure I'll be able to find a home for it somewhere. The Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in shade 3. I do remove the ends of them and then the spoolies just get disgusting, so I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I'm swatching it because I already know what colour it is. But yeah, this is going to stay. And while I'm at it, so is the Precise in My Brow Pencil. I love both of these. The XX Fine Brow Pencil. I'm pretty sure I have the shade Ash Brown. Yeah, I have the shade Ash Brown. And I remember quite liking this. It's a bit dry. But yeah, I quite like that. That's kind of very similar to this shade. Works quite well. I quite like these sort of pencils. We have the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I think this is in the shade Blonde. I don't see a name anymore. Oh, wait. Blonde, yes. From what I remember, this was very, like, hard to work with. Yeah, I think this is gonna go. It's just, I mean, I've barely used it, but it's just so tough. Like, my hand's turning red from trying to get some products out, so this is gonna just go. This is the collection. All of the writing has rubbed off, but I think this is called, I don't know. It's got the same name as this. Incredibrow Brow Define. It's like a brow crayon. This was in my project pan at the start of the year, and there is not much left. I'm keeping this just to use it up. I didn't actually love this product because it's a bit too crayon-like, but you best believe I'm using up that. There's barely anything left. I'm going to keep it and use it up by the end of the year. This is the Primark Brow Pencil. Does it have a shade name? I don't know, but it's probably either blonde or something like that. It's probably blonde. I actually quite like this. It's a very good shade for me. I don't reach for it that often because I don't reach for these sorts of pencils, but there is a sharpener in the lid which makes it a lot easier to use. I'm going to keep hold of this. It's a fine brow pencil. Yep. Rimmel Brow Pro Micro Ultra Fine Brow Pencil, all those good words, in the shade Blonde. See, I haven't lost the lid for the end of this, which is great. And this one is much creamier than that e.l.f. one. I can't get over how bad that e.l.f. one is. This isn't the best shade for me. It's a bit too ashy, I think. How much is in it? I've only used this a few times. There's quite a lot in there. I think I'll keep hold of it for now because I don't want to waste all that product. And I'll try and reach for it a bit more. This is the PS Primark 3-in-1 Brow. So basically this has a brow pencil. I can't get... Wait, there it is. This is a brow pencil. It's like a teardrop shape, a bit like the Goof Proof. And that is there. This is a bit of a wrong shade for me, but it's fine. And then in here, there's a brow powder. Which kind of sticks to the pencil a bit better. And then in the end, there is a brow gel. Voila. I don't mind this product. I actually don't think it's that bad. It's not the best shade for me. Maybe I should let it go because it's not the best shade for me. I think I will. I mean, I've still got the brow pencil, so this can go, I think. I'm going to move on to brow pens. So this is the Collection Incredibrow Micro Blade Tip Brow Pen in Blonde, I think. So it looks like this. I don't know where you're able to see that. It looks like this. I don't like this. I don't really get on with brow pens. Well, I'll talk about this one in a moment. But I don't really get on with brow pens. I'm just going to get rid of this. This one is the Lottie London Arch Rival Microblade Effect Brow Pen in Auburn, which is the wrong shade for me. And again, I just don't like brow pens. So this is going to go. And then brow gels. Like I said, the Wet n Wild one is somewhere, but I don't know where it is. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Mine's getting a bit old now, but I really like this. This really does set your brows in place. I don't often reach for clear brow gels anymore. I tend to go for tinted ones, but it is good to have some in storage in case I need it. This is the Beauty Crop BFF Brow Friends Forever. Again, just a clear brow gel. I've used this once in the video and I actually didn't mind it, and apparently this can be good for like laying down your baby hairs and things like that. So I'll keep hold of it. I don't hate it and it's quite small, so not taking up loads of space. The Benefit, the writing has rubbed off, Gimme Brow, again in shade 3. I love this. I don't reach for it much anymore because I have my Project Pan stuff, but I really do love this stuff. It's really, really nice on my brows. Gonna keep. And finally, the I Heart Revolution Tasty Avocado Brow Gel in the shade Ash Brown. Yep. Love this. Really tiny spoolie. It is a bit liquidy, which I don't love, but I can get past that, and it just helps to bring a bit of colour back to my brows after I've put my foundation on and things like that. So I'm going to keep hold of it. And there we go. I started with 21, I think, and I'm getting rid of 6, which is pretty good. Now we have eyeliners. I've got my pen highlighters here, or like liquid highlighters. Then we've got my pencil highlighters. Again, we'll just start here and work our way down. First of all, I don't have any eyeliners in my project pan, so I'm only going to keep one out, and that's going to be this one. It's the Rude Cosmetics Police Eyeliner Up pen in the shade Bail Bond, which is their black. This is my favourite brow pen at the moment. It just works so nicely. So I'll keep this out in case I need it. I probably won't. So we have the MUA Eye Define Soft Tip Felt Liner. Again, this is just a felt tip liner. It's fine. It's not great. I'm going to keep hold of this because A, it still works, and B, it's a very cheap option. This is the Revolution, I think this is called the Renaissance Flick Liner in blue. I used to have it in black as well, I just don't anymore. This is very old. It still works, but it's kind of dead. I think I'm going to let this go now. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I thought I'd got rid of this. Yeah, this I used to love, but it just became so difficult to work with. It kept bleeding all over the place and ruining my eye looks. So I'm just going to get rid of this. I thought I'd already got rid of it, but oh well. The Lois Cosmetics liner in the shade 03, which is like a corally shade. I've not used this, but how pretty is that? I'm going to keep hold of it. I also have the blue one. This came in like a Halloween mystery box, I think. Yeah, this is completely dried out. It's kind of dried out when it arrived to me, which is a bit of a shame. But it's fine. I don't hold it against Lois, but this is going to go. Then have the NYX Epic Wear Waterproof Eye and Body Liquid Liner. I'm not going to put this on me because it will not come off. This is in the shade Stone Fox. I thought I'd picked it up in black, but I hadn't. It's actually a super dark grey. As you can tell, this is the only liner I have that's like a dip pot type thing. I'm going to keep this. I don't use it very often, but if it ever comes in handy, I'm sure it'll be good to have. Then this is the Artitude Cosmetics Catitude 2-in-1 Liner and Lash Adhesive in the shade Red Wine, I think. I think that's what the shade name is. This is one of those liners where you can stick your lashes to after it's dried. I don't know if they're still going to be selling this. I'm pretty sure I saw something saying that they were discontinuing these. I'll keep hold of it for now, but if they're discontinuing it, I'll get rid of it. Now on to pencils. We have 2 of the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils. We have basically black and white. They have other names, but black and white. The annoying thing about these is they're not sharpenable, so the amount of product you see is what you get. But they are really, really good, and they're quite expensive as well for what they are. But these were very kindly sent to me by NYX. I'm going to keep hold of them. They come in very handy around Halloween. I then have 2 of their Epic Wear liner sticks. I have Turquoise Storm and Pink Spirit. I love these. Again, these are very kindly sent to me. These ones you can sharpen, and that is great. I really, really like these. They are such amazing pencils. I'm definitely going to be keeping hold of them. I then have this one, which is an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Eye Pencil. My friend decluttered this years ago, and I still have it, and I don't think I've ever used it. It's kind of like a metallic-y purple. I'm just going to get rid of this. I don't think I'll ever use it. I then have this, which is the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and Definitely a Turn. Oh, that's a long name. Again, my friend decluttered this. This wasn't sent to me by NYX. I don't know if they still do these. Again, it's a purple. It's a metallic-y purple. I'm just going to get rid of it. This is from Rimmel. I think it's just like... I can't even read it. Speed dial? I don't know. But anyway, it's just a black pencil. And I also have their white pencil as well. These are just quite good to have on hand. They're like... that snapped off. I can sharpen that, that's fine. But these are just quite good to have on hand when I need them. So I'm going to keep hold of them. This is the NYX Epic Smoke Liner in the shade... Violet Flash. They sent this to me very recently and I actually quite like it. It doesn't come out that pigmented on your eyes because obviously your eyes you can't press as hard, but it is a really unique shade, and then it does have a little smudging brush at the end, which is quite useful if you want to do that. I'm going to keep hold of this and it kind of replaces the two purples I've just decluttered. This is the Shiseido Kajal Ink Artist pencil in Sumi Sky. I love this. It's so pigmented. It's very similar to that turquoise Storm shade from NYX, but it's almost like a bit brighter, and the turquoise Storm has a bit of shimmer in it. Definitely keeping this. Absolutely love it. This is the Revolution. I think it's just their kohl pencil that is worn down, but there is something in there and it can be sharpened. So again, I'm going to keep hold of this. This is another Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in the shade Chaos. Again, decluttered from a friend, needs sharpening. You can still kind of see it though. You know what, I'll keep hold of this one. I feel like a blue is something I would use as opposed to that sort of purpley brown shade. And then this is the Rude Cosmetics City of Flashing Lights highly pigmented micro retractable liner in the shade Turn It Up, which is a green. I did test this in my Rude video and I really liked it. It's really nice. I don't have any other greens, as you can see. I do want to expand my coloured pencil liner collection because I like putting them in my waterline when I do colourful looks. So I'm going to keep hold of that. But there we go. I think I started with 21. I'm decluttering 5, so that's pretty good going. Next up is lashes. I have, I think, 13 pairs here. I do have more lashes that have been very kindly sent to me through PR from Artitude Cosmetics and Charlie Betty Beauty because they launched new ones. And I think I also have another pair of Doll Beauty lashes somewhere. So I can get rid of some of these because these have all been used. First of all, we have these from Ivy Beauty. These are very kindly sent to me after I won a giveaway that they held. These are ginormous. I had to cut off bits from the end. They're way too long. I think I've only worn them once. These are just too much and I'm going to declutter them because I never wear them. These are Lily lashes. They are the faux mink ones in the style Mykonos. These are nice. They are so dense and so heavy on your eyes and they feel lovely actually, very soft. I can't believe I'm going to say this because Lily lashes are so expensive, but I think I'm going to get rid of these. This is empty, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Don't know where they've gone. These are Eyelure lashes in 157 full and bold. I think I'm going to get rid of these as well. We've got these ones from Sosu. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see them. These are quite nice. I got them in Primark, so they're very inexpensive, but I think I'm going to let these ones go too. There's nothing wrong with them. I just find them so difficult to work with. These just don't stick down that nicely, so I'm just going to get rid of them. Lois Cosmetics. I think these are in the style Audacious. I really like these. I really want to pick up more lashes from Lois. Sorry, I keep touching them. It's because I just like the feel of lashes. These are going to stay. I really like them. I have no idea what these are. I'm assuming by the packaging that they're eyelures. But I'm just going to declutter them because I obviously won't be able to tag them in anything. I'm just going to get rid of them. I don't know what they are. These are Ardell's, looking very beat up. Yeah, they can go too. Great. These are the Doll Beauty Chloe Elizabeth lash. These are my favourite lashes by them and probably one of my favourite pairs I own. So I'm going to keep hold of them. They are slowly dying and I will replace them at some point. But for now I'm going to keep hold of them. And we also have the style Stephanie. Again, I absolutely love these. And again, these need replacing. But for now, I'm going to keep hold of them and I will replace them at some point. And then we have these 4 from Artitude Cosmetics. We have these ones called Poison. You can kind of see them. They sort of fan out at the end. I'm going to keep all of my Artitude Cosmetics lashes, but I will just quickly talk through them. But yeah, these are the style Poison. I quite like them. They fan out at the end, which means you can see the eyeshadow underneath. And I think the owner took that into consideration because when I was added to their PR list, she sort of asked, what sort of lashes are you into? And I said, I need to be able to see the eyeshadow through them because eyeshadow is what I mainly do. So she sent me those. The Style Innocent, these are like super natural, super small and cute. These are good for if I'm doing like natural makeup, which I don't do very often, but if I do, they're there. These are in the style Doll, and these are amazing. They're too much for me, but I'm still going to keep them in case I need them. But they are very thick, they sort of like curl up loads. They're stunning. They're a bit intense. They're not something you're going to see on me all the time, but I do really like them. And then these are my favourite style from them. These are the style Eternity. They're very similar to the Chloe Elizabeth ones. I absolutely love these. So I think it's easy to count how many I kept. I kept 7 pairs of lashes. So I must have got rid of 6. No, that can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and an empty packet. Eye primers, I don't have many, so this should be pretty quick. This is the one that's in my project pan at the moment, the Beauty Bay Eye Base in shade 2, so this isn't going anywhere. We also have this one. Oh god, it's covered in stuff. This is the W7 I Got the Power All Day Wear Eyeshadow Primer. I've only used this once, so I'm going to keep hold of it. I don't really have any thoughts on it right now. This is what is all over everything. It is the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in the shade Halo. I've had this for so long, it looks disgusting. I don't know if it's nearly finished or if it's like separated really badly, but I'm going to get rid of this. It's a really good eye base and I probably will replace it at some point very soon, but for now it needs to go. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-hour anti-crease. This was in my project pan, it's just a tester amount, but I'm going to keep hold of it as well. The Revolution Prime and Lock Eyeshadow Primer, this is almost finished. You can sort of see how I've got spaces in there. I'm going to keep hold of this and finish it up, but I'm going to keep it out so I use it before I move house, and I'll probably throw it away when I move house. So by the time you're watching this video, it will be decluttered. This is the Collection Lasting Perfection Stretch Concealer and Eyeshadow Primer. I actually really like this, apart from the fact it smells amazing. It's got loads of coverage because it's obviously meant to be a concealer as well, but I don't use it as a concealer. I really like this. It's not going anywhere. And then this is the e.l.f. Putty Primer in white, and I'm a bit torn about this one because first of all, I don't think they make it anymore. Second of all, this is a very matte primer, but I think I might just keep hold of it. But there we go, I decluttered one, and this one will be gone by the time you see this video, so technically I'm going to say I decluttered 2. So that's pretty good going. Next up is sort of liquid glitters. I love this part of my collection. It's one of my favourite parts of my collection. This is the W7 Metal Flash. It's in a silver shade. I'm not going to be bothered to try and find all the shade names, but it looks like this. I actually quite like this. You do have to work to get like an opaque line, but it does do a good enough job, so I'm going to keep hold of it. This is the Makeup Gallery, whatever it's called, Silver Glitz. You can get these in Poundland, or at least you could. I really like this. This is like a black silver, which is a bit different from the silver that we just saw. Yeah, I really like this. I'm going to keep hold of it. I also have the gold shade, which again, I really like. I took the stopper out of these. It was difficult, but I did it. And I just find it easier to get like more product out so I can make like a solid line. This is, oh, I'm missing one. There's that brow gel. That's staying. And I found the glitter I was missing. This is the Beauty Bay liquid eyeshadow in the shade, I think it's Malachite or something like that. This is just stunning. It's like a blue-green. I don't use it often enough, but I really want to, so I'm going to keep hold of it, and I really should pick up some more shades of these when they're on sale. This is from Rude Cosmetics. It is the Star Party liquid eyeshadow in the shade Solstice. It's a lilac-y shade. It's very glittery. I love this. It's so stunning. I just love liquid glitters and liquid eyeshadows and things like that. They're just so pretty. Obviously, like everything here is staying. I'm just showing you them at this point. This is the Lowest Cosmetics liquid glitter in the shade Lordship, which is like a coppery orange sort of shade. I don't use this one often, but look how stunning it is. I don't use any of these often enough. I really need to. I then have all of these e.l.f. ones. I got this in TK Maxx. They had like a vault of them and I picked them up and I've never been happier. I can't read the colour names because they're really tiny and on the bottom, but this is the dark blue, which is stunning. Put this in like the middle of a blue smoky eye. Beautiful. We then have like a black silver, a bit like that liquid glitter. Again, this in a black smoky eye is going to look stunning. I really like these, but I should use them more. This sort of red with gold flecks in like a, when I say red, it's like a cranberry. Beautiful. This sort of bronzy old gold sort of shade. I don't think I've used this one on my eyes, but I should do because look at it. So pretty. This sort of almost like a bronzy sort of shade. I don't know. Super pretty. Love that. This yellow gold, which is probably one of the most used ones, which I love. I think this one's called 24K because I know what this one's called at this point because I use it so often. This sort of peachy shade, I actually, when I was in TK Maxx, I saw the shade Kitten in the Steeler Glitter and Glows, and it looks very similar to this, so I didn't pick it up. But look how pretty. So in case you're looking for a dupe, this might be it, I'm not sure. And then this sort of like white silver holographic type one. Put that up here. I like that one. That's probably my second most used one because it's so unique. Love it. And then I have a Lottie London eye foil in the shade Savage, I think. Is that what this one's called? Yes, Savage. And it's just sort of like a pinky gold. This does stain your eyes though, which is a shame, but it's so reflective. And then last but not least, the Collection Glam Crystals in the shade La Freak. I want to get more of these, but my Superdrug doesn't sell them, so I have to order them online. But look how stunning. This with like this Beauty Bay one. Dream Team. Yeah, obviously not getting rid of any of them because this part of my makeup collection makes me very happy. And then very quickly before my battery dies, because it has been flashing at me for a while, I have these two sort of like cake liner palettes, water activated palettes. This one is from Beauty Bay, this one is from Artitude Cosmetics. Keeping both of these, absolutely love them. I don't use them often enough, especially not the Beauty Bay one, but I'm going to keep hold of them. And then I have 4 single shadows. I have the Beauty Bay Pressed Pigment in the shade Bloom. You can't get this anymore, but I love this. I use it a lot in my own time. It's like a pinky reflect. It's just stunning. I love it. I really want Beauty Bay to come out with more of these. I then have the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Frog. This is stunning. It's so pretty. That's not going anywhere either. I'm swatching these things in weird places now. I then have the iconic London Chrome Pot, I think this is called, in the shade Luna. I don't use this often. Is it still? Oh, it's not feeling great. I think I'll get rid of that. And then the Black Heart Beauty pigment in the shade Death Drop. It's a loose pigment, so I'm not going to open it. But I'm going to get rid of this because Black Heart Beauty is no longer a brand. So those two can go, these two can stay. And when I next do a Colourpop order, I will be ordering some more Super Shock shadows. I'm sorry if you can hear the rain. But there we go. That is everything for this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. I'll let Effie do the outro. But I hope you enjoyed just looking at all my glitters. Have a great day. Bye. And there we go. That is the declutter video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put up 2 videos a week and it's all makeup content. So if that sounds like the type of thing, then this is the place for you. I hope you're not too mad at me for not getting rid of loads, but I'm still trying to grow my collection, and if it makes you feel any better, I've now got to move all of this stuff to a new house, which is going to be loads of fun, as I'm sure you can imagine. I'll let you go. I hope you have a great day and an amazing week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.